So hey Mark,
Hello.
it's Saturday morning at Superbooth.
Yes.
We're in the Buchla Bungalow, and you've got a new music easel, right?
That is correct. This is the new version of the Buchla Music Easel.
So talk us through some of the changes and what's what's new.
Well, first, we're using the 206. As you might know, in the previous easel, we used the 208. What am I being attacked by a bug? Anyway, the newest thing is the 208C, which when we made the easel command, we updated the 208 with a variety of features so that it's actually, the 208C is quite different from the 208. So we decided it would be better to have an easel that had the 208C in it. So then we started work on a new easel. Of course, we wanted to update everything that we could. So one of the issues is like the 218E. Some people have had some challenges with grounding. It depends on your power. So we have updated the design so that the keys actually have grounding built into them, which will aid in a lot of grounding issues. We also were able to make it one solid panel. So it used to be that the red part was actually a separate board, and there were issues that arose as a result of that. So we've made it one solid board. We added a strip, which is a lot of fun, and the strip has both voltage outputs and pulse outputs. We also added a pulse output to the preset voltage source section, so when you activate these buttons, you can also trigger things. So we decided to. A lot of people want to expand their easel. So we kind of thought about making the case larger, and once we started doing that, we started thinking okay, so typically all of the outputs and power and everything used to be in this recessed hole in the side, and it was kind of a challenge. So we thought, what if we put it on the face of the unit? And so basically we started with the idea of creating a power source that was basically in module form. And we sort of went from there and started adding, first of all, the main outputs, and then, of course, the adapter input, and then we kind of went from there with the sustain and the USB and the USB hosts. We also decided to sort of incorporate some of what we had done in the easel command, like, for example, the translation of typical gate and volt per octave as control sources, so that you can hook this up to your Eurorack system or whatever, just like you can with the easel command. I had some room left over, so we decided to put in an audio mixer, voltage mixer, and a slew generator for both the up and the down slopes. So you've got expanded functionality. This is way more than you had with the original easel. This right here, this window, we've had a number of ideas of what we could put in that window. Right now you can see the program manager, which is the updated version of the iProgram card. It's going to be a lot easier to use, and in this instance it's something that can be put into the easel. It's optional, but we have it here to show it off. It makes it super easy. You can store your patches and choose them and just play them, which patching can be time consuming at times. So it's really beneficial to be able to theoretically have that there. There's some other ideas we've had that will be in that space, but mostly it'll probably be a logo.
I suppose also with having this kind of power and everything on the front panel as a unit, it means that if you did want to take it out of this case, you could, right? And put it with in a larger boat or something? Or?
It's true, you could. Also, for those people who have an easel command and they're like, can I put my 208C into this? Can I buy this so it has, the module and the panel and the 218E? And yes, you can. We will sell this also even just as a case with the power source and nothing. So if you want to just fill it with Buchla modules, you can do that as well. And also, I didn't really talk about how beneficial having even one other Buchla module, whether it's a 259E or 281E or especially a 291E. You'd really expand the functionality of the already expanded 208C plus the expanded functionality that exists in the EMB-IO. Yeah, so basically what you're looking at here is a much more powerful easel that has more typical Buchla features for less money.
What about the does it still have the spring reverb in there?
It does still have the spring reverb.
Great stuff. So when is kind of these awkward questions of release dates and prices and things? They're kind of quite difficult to obtain at the moment, right? So,
Well, yeah, this is Buchla. Those are questions, we don't typically answer. No, currently the plan is that it'll be available for pre-order in the fourth quarter of this year and available in the first quarter of next year. That's basically what's been said. And the target price currently is $39.99, $3,999, which is less expensive than the previous easel, I might point out. But we've been able to update a number of aspects of the design that allow us to sell it for less. Also, this is the case which used to be, as you might remember, more narrow and kind of bulbous. Now, because of the design changes we've made, it's more of an actual suitcase shape.
So that's the lid just there.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, well, Marc, thank you very much.
Well, thank you.